Anyway, sharply. We don't gather the papers then. Make we rush check, waiting the papers. They talk this morning on top of the radio. And Scott, don't forget, say at a point, you self go get to tell us what you self see or feel on all of the headlines them this morning. All right, so we see them here. Daily Trust Day here. Daily Trust Day here, and the Scuff, all of the other Daily Trust, The Guardian, Business Day, The Nation, The Punch, New Telegraph, all of them, the day here this morning, and we'll go check them one by one as they go. Wait, make I see. You get one paper. This Nigeria, yes, this Nigeria, self day here. This Nigeria. Okay, so we'll go check all of them this morning. Okay. Yes. We'll go check all of them this morning. So maybe we start from Daily Trust this morning. Now, on top of Daily Trust, the big headline we did here, we see 4,000 Nigerian students stranded as federal government tarries on evacuation. Talk about Sudan crisis. All right. Talk about the gas bulls where they happen for Sudan there. Based on Sudan crisis, they say 4,000 Nigerian students, they stranded as the federal government, they delay the evacuation of the students there. 4,000, that's a lot of numbers. Students only. What about the other people, businessmen and some other people were there? Federal government guys swing into action, find way to move Nigerians way there for Sudan. No be saying that far away, no be saying that for Europe. No, even if not for Europe, even if not for anywhere. But this one are just within Africa here. Make we try at least bring with brothers and sisters, not just the students, every Nigerian in Sudan. As much as we can, make we evacuate them, come outside. Make the thing where they happen for them, make it settle down first. Okay, so that one day there, and now the big headline where they on top of Daily Trust, and again why they make up the big headline, again why they give them that editorial push, so that because it is very important. Okay, and it is on top of Daily Trust there. Then we see the other, the riders, the attachment where escort this big headline come outside. The other riders, we see our lives are at risk. Obviously, now the children, the students, they talk like that. He said, we are consulting Diaspora Commission. Say that they consult. Wow, consultation. According by the Diaspora Commission, then regional global forces behind crisis. Now, General Agwai, they talk to, saying a regional and global forces. Now, then they behind the crisis for inside of Sudan. Well, anyhow, when it be, the key thing now to, while the problem is being solved, while the crisis is being settled, make Nigerians they safe. And one of the things we could guarantee their safety now evacuation. All right, so now waiting be the central theme where they behind this headline on top of the matter. Then when they see the other headlines, is that Nigeria's oil reserve drops to 36.9 barrels or 36.9 billion barrels as gas rises. Nigeria's oil reserve drops to 36.9 billion barrels as gas rises. That one day there, federal government's concessions on each port for 30 years. Federal government concessions on each port for 30 years. Oh, wow. That one day there to concession them for 30 years. That one day there, U.S. Congress moves to recognize Ramadan Eid. That one day there too. All of them for inside of Daily Trust this morning. Then when you see the other headlines, they say Tinubu appoints Onanuga, Marwa 11 others into Presidential Inauguration Committee. Onanuga, Marwa and 11 others, they don't appoint them, make them they inside the Presidential Inauguration Committee. All of them they there. Eid al-Fitr, Buhari, Tinubu, Atiku, Lawan, Gbajabiamila, seek peace, patriotism. All of them they there. Binani saga, Buhari approves REC suspension, orders probe of security operatives. That now what they happen for inside of Adamo there. Say make them probe the security operatives and then make them President Muhammad Buhari don't approve. Yes, say yes, true. Suspend that particular REC, suspend the REC and make you do waiting, make them probe, make them know waiting exactly happen for inside of that place. Waiting exactly happen for inside of that that's Adamawa State there. All right, so all of them day there for inside of Daily Trust. On to the next one. The papers them playing to the Guardian day here this morning. On for inside of the Guardian, the big headline talk say despite express centers. That express centers now there for quotes. It said despite express centers, corruption, racketeering, hobble passport application process. That not be today. Not be today now. Me, I know what I see when I go do passport for Kanu that time. I know what I see. So not be today. I just hope that beyond the talk, say we go take them more seriously. All the authorities with in charge, we go take them more seriously and do something about them, because they say that's why the express centers, corruption, racketeering, hobble passport application. Passport application. That one day there for inside of the matter. Now the big headline way there for the Guardian this morning. Then we see Eid al-Fitr, continue Ramadan values. Be modest, vigilant. Sultan, IGP, DSS, they tell Nigerians. Yes, we talked about this one yesterday. So don't be safe, Ramadan don't finish now. All those values of sober reflection, honesty, peace, love, kindness, sacrifice, self-denial, all of those things make after Ramadan, make people not just time for waterproof, keep for cupboard or for drawer. Yeah? Make people steal the practice some. Now the idea, that's not how they go. If religion don't make you better, then why? Why the religion? The idea is not to make us day better. Any religion at all, make us day better. So all of those good things, those virtues, those values, where Ramadan don't teach us, make we continue even after Ramadan. So this one a good one from the Sultan of Sokoto, of course, and the IGP, DSS, all of them they tell Nigerians like that. Okay, so Adamawa poll, INEC denies partisanship as Falano urges NBC to sanction NTA. Yes, Falano the tell make NBC sanction NTA because NTA been done broadcast the speech of Binani, and the NTA been done I think they broadcast the speech of Binani. So say why they go broadcast illegal speech or speech when no follow due process. So Falano the same they sanction NTA. That one day there, and then of course the Adamawa polls based on that one, INEC now they deny, say we know they support any party. We know they support any party. Make una hear them. That one day there. Then for inside of Guardian State, the Guardian still India, Nigeria top in children lacking single routine vaccination. That one day there. All of them for inside of the Guardian this morning. Now we jump from inside of Business Day. Renewable energy seen giving SMEs edge post petrol subsidy. They say renewable energy seen giving small and medium enterprises an edge. They give them edge. Renewable energy, all of the solars and all of the the inverters and all of those things, all of the renewable energy basically. Say they give SMEs, they give them edge post petrol subsidy. Saying I'm waiting, go give them edge after you don't come out petrol subsidies. So with the government's expected removal of petrol subsidy and the need to drive Nigeria's net zero goal, operators have said that the small and medium-sized enterprises, will be SME, must consider adopting renewable energy. SMEs account for 96% of businesses and 84% of employment creation in Nigeria. Check them out, SMEs, 96% of businesses and 84% of employment creation in Nigeria, according to the National Bureau of Statistics, with a total number of about 17.4 million. They account for about 50% of industrial jobs and nearly 90% of the manufacturing sector. All of them there. So based on that one, they talk say yes, they need to look renewable energy. All the SMEs, because they're very significant. When you say somebody, they account for 90% of businesses, 96% of businesses, and 94% of employment. Then their sustainability, their survival, they important. With now why did they make this call? Say make them look the direction of renewable energy. We go if they don't come out petrol subsidy. All right, that one day there for Inside of Business Day. Then we'll see the other headlines we did there. They talk to explainer. Does diplomatic passport confer citizenship? That one a question. What did they ask there? The article they on top of Business Day this morning. All right. Benue Kaduna killings. Kaduna killing compound Nigeria's food crisis because the farmers for there, the farmers for these two states, and now two states where they big, where they big on farming. All right, the farmers for these two states don't go fit to go farm now, and most of them don't go fit to go farm. And the killings they disturb many things. It disturb many things. So Benue no be the food basket of the nation. And Benue be food basket of the nation now. With all of the killings and all of the basketballs where they go there, how can they be the food basket of the nation? How? So yes, definitely. Then I'm watching this headline they talk about. Say the killings in Benue and Kaduna, it compound Nigeria's food crisis. That one day, the naira in circulation jumps 71% in March. Naira with their circulation be increased or scuff, you go increase with the release of cash for circulation or scuff. They expected say the naira in circulation normally suppose increase. So that one day there. Then make we rush check the Nation newspaper this morning. With a check waiting paper they talk 12 minutes past 7 o'clock. Now waiting the time to talk inside of the studio. Today na 21 day for inside of April 2023. Super Citizen at sunrise on top of Citizen FM 93.7 for Abuja. This morning with a check I'm waiting the papers they talk. The Nation, the big headline for the Nation this morning is a Buhari axes Adamoa wreck. The Buhari don't knock him axe. Biggie. Say the Adamoa wreck. Say make security chiefs make them probe. IG, DSS, DG of DSS, DG, NSCDC boss gets directive to act. Say make all of an act. Inspector General of Police, Director General of the DSS, NSCDC, then the Civil Defense, Oga, all of them make an approve, make an act fast. Make I know what really happened for that other idea. Then the directives they get for inside off from the president. Based on how it be. So, military destroys 46 illegal refineries. States name transition panel. So, all of the states don't prepare for their transition panels, transition committees. I mean, because this is what they're talking about next month now. About less than 40 days, about 38, 39 days thereabout, to hand over for this government to hand over to the next. Okay, so all of the states they expected now, all the preparations they go on at the federal level, transition committee, the state levels, transition committee, and transition panels, they go on here and there. Okay, so that one day, the President Tinubu, Governor Sultan call for peace at Idil Fitr. That one day, the Bako Wukoma Oketete, 10 others in transition sub team. That one day, there, Defense Headquarters. May 29 inauguration of Tinubu sacrosanct. Defense Headquarters they talk and say hello. Make they let you know they know. Say May 29 now what they could do inauguration of the president-elect, make it become the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Say that particular May 29. Say it is sacrosanct, nothing they touch the date. In case anybody they think make an no think The May 29 is what? When they don't speak this English, when you don't hear sacrosanct or modern English, let me hear nothing if it change them. That's not waiting in the talk there. That one day there. Ahead subsidy removal, federal government plans 6-month petrol stockpile. To stockpile petrol for 6 months. Ahead subsidy removal. That one day there, based on how it be. So, okay, Lagos issues 5 billion naira bond certificates to retirees. Wow, that one day there. And, review judges' pay. The pay of judges, they don't review their salary. All of them day for inside of the nation. On to the Punch this morning, 15 minutes past 7 o'clock. Super Citizen at Sunrise for Citizen FM. Now there we check the what's in the papers. They talk the Punch this morning. They call me the chief priest. The big headline for inside of the Punch, it says Sudan conflicts. 1,262 Nigerian students demand evacuation. 330 residents killed. Just check them out. Check them out. Not be small thing, you know. Not be small figures. Be that. The man they call, where can I evacuate us now? Nigerian students fill forms for airlifting. Uganda, Tanzania rescue nationals. So Uganda don't rescue their nationals. Tanzania don't rescue their nationals. But Nigeria, they try to rescue. We of course, Nigerian government, they make moves in that regard. They try to rescue our own nationals based on 1 or 2. So that one day there, 3,200 injured as outage, food, water scarcity hit Khartoum, says World Health Organization. For instead of Sudan, there are people injury, lack of food, lack of water. You don't get any good thing when they come with war. The bars goes where they follow war, not be here. Anyway, that one day there, the big picture when they slap for the Punch newspaper this morning, where they say Moon feature Friday. So that they pick that today, of course. So they don't show the moon sighting committee for Saudi Arabia. I'm gonna be small. Share stethoscope with this one now. I've been waiting. Whether they used to watch the moon, not be here. They want to see that moon. And they don't see the moon already. So Salah, Barkat Salah is in order. That one day, the National Assembly inducts lawmakers elect May 7th. Then they go induct the lawmakers elect, senators elect, and House of Rep members elect inside of the matter. That one day, the Banana Island developer planned to rake in 22 billion naira revenue. That's a particular building way for lost off everybody with the build house, now property business, now real estate, now money anybody define. Now money didn't define now. So yes, 22 billion naira revenue according to report. That one day there. Ogun community 1 year blackout lingers over IKEDC, IBEDC disagreement. That one day there. All of them for inside of the matter. Buhari suspends Adamo Arek. Other security agents probe. One day there, military will ensure peaceful handover. May 29, defense headquarters 9 to talk down. Say now the handover go be very peaceful. On May 29, peaceful handover. Say make anybody forget story. This one way made very gingerly and wildly. Jejely and wildly, now the handover go take happen. So make anybody no worry yourself. No worry yourself. How the bass booze where people they think it not gonna happen. No worry. Peaceful handover. Now what we go see. All right. So they see this Nigeria paper they hear this morning. The big headline for this Nigeria today will be Friday, 21st of April. It's a food price. The big headline say Buhari autumn in verbal exchange over Benue killings. So Buhari and autumn they play table tennis of words. Governor accuses president's aide Garba Shehu of speaking for Fulani militia. Wow, and a strong one. Autumn, a failed governor rejected by his people. Hey, no be small. Autumn go through, then go through autumn ward, autumn go through ward, then go through and ward. And the ward in a strong ward. I think we don't go past this verbal exchange. We don't go past the election, all this verbal exchange where they heat up the polity. That one day there, but we don't move ahead. Food prices surge by 9.7% in 7 months. Food prices, that one normal level. You get the kind, some kind market women, if you go price their thing and they go shout for you. Until you say 1 cup or one what do they call a mudu? 1 mudu of rice. They tell you price. You can't the price them. Or the way when they go change them for you, you go wonder, say whether now you be the cost of the food prices with the rice, whether now you cost them. You self, you just want buy something we go shop. No be say the thing no be say the price no rise for your own side. It rise everywhere. It rise everywhere. It touch on man. You know, it gets some kind of way go price. So come on, you don't know what to happen for market. I can leave my market. A bit smart, you know. Anyway, that one day there for inside of this day. This Nigeria, I beg your pardon, this Nigeria newspaper. Now, the big headlines and all of the headlines we follow them. Then we'll check the other ones there. He said there will be seamless handover in May 29 Defense Headquarters. 501 terrorists, 501 terrorists surrender. You know, say this surrender now. They say 501 terrorists surrender as troops kill 54, arrest 117 in 2 weeks. You know, say our troops, if our troops get all the necessary support where they need, don't forget studio. Because in 2 weeks, 54, then they don't kill, terrorists, arrest 117, 2 weeks, 14 days. 117 arrested, 54 killed. Then 501 don't come around and say, hey, we not do again. They don't surrender to the troops. Wait till they tell me. 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. So with the necessary support, I know say we troops stay equal to the task. Okay, that one day there. We are working to prevent flooding this year. That one day there, Moralu, now they talk this particular one. Based on how they be to prevent flooding. Good how they done they raise the alarm on time. Now we rain never too serious, or rain never too they come like that. All right, so that one day there said that they work to prevent them. Prevent flood, make you no choke this year. Talk about now who they talk so now the Oga of National Inland Waterways Authority, NIWA, National Inland Waterways Authority, NIWA. They are Oga will be Morgalu. Now they talk this particular one. That one day there for inside of this Nigeria. Then we see this one. INEC denies partisanship in Adamawa supplementary poll. INEC say we don't support any party. We not the support party now. We are independent. We are neutral. We are transparent. We know they follow any party. They play ball. Make it leave us. That one day there for inside of this Nigeria. Then the right down we follow on there. They say Buhari approves immediate suspension of REC probe Binani Falana. Falana say made them probe Binani. Made them probe her. Wow. No, we smart, you know. This Adamawa matter. We never hear the last of this Adamawa. We haven't heard the last from Adamawa State. 7:23 day there. With a check, waiting the papers. They talk this morning, all of them one by one. This Nigeria, now what we just check Nigerian Tribune, they here. And of course, they see Adamawa poll. Buhari approves suspension of REC. Orders probe of security officers. So making them probe. All the security officers, not be security officers sit down near that wreck that time when they call that it. Probe all of the probe security officers, probe the wreck, make we know where this water take enter the Titanic. Let us know. That one day there, we didn't compromise process. INEC, they counter Binani. Then, of course, the probe allegation of 2 billion naira bribe. Falana tasks EFCC and ICPC say how far. Make una probe, make we know 2 billion naira bribe. That money cannot move without the knowledge of some kind authorities. How can 2 billion naira they just squeeze and put her for somebody's hand? Is it 50 naira note? You make them probe them. That one day there for inside of the matter. Then we see bandits have taken over 6,000. Which kind of statistics be this thing this morning? They say bandits have taken over 6,000 square kilometer of our land. Sokapu, now in the talk so. Say 6,000 square kilometer of our land. It might not be small matter. This kind of statistics, we know they like to hear them. Talk about Sokapu, the Southern Kaduna People's Union. All right, the Southern Kaduna People's Union, and then be Sokapu. They talk say the bandits don't take over 6,000 square kilometer of their land. For inside of Kaduna State there. I hope this whole matter, whether if indeed this claim not true, then something need to be done. That's the something need to be done ASAP. Okay. That one day there. Inauguration, Kiari, Marwa, Onanuga, 11 others make Tinubu's list. All right, that one day there. Rainstorm kills 6, sweeps boy away in Delta. The rainstorm don't be strong like that for Delta. Wow. Rainstorm. And the rain never even starts. If Oka can be like this, how will OKTT be like? Anyway, that one day there, for instead of Delta State, by the way, now in this particular one, they say rainstorm kills 6, sweeps boy away in Delta. Gunmen kill two immigration officers, university lecturer in Taraba. I said the day when I go look all the papers, I don't go see gunmen or bandit. I go do giveaway that day. I go do giveaway. I dey tell you, I don't talk am again for this radio. The day when I go check paper, I don't go see bandit or terrorist or gunmen. I will do giveaway because this one I know it is very sad. It's a gunman killed 2 immigration officers. 2, very sad. Immigration officers where they do their work normally, you know. Yeah, university lecturer in Taraba. University lecturer, unfortunate one, but he did there for inside of Nigerian Tribune. This morning, Naira redesign. We lost 50 billion Naira to egg glut. Poultry farmers, now they talk so. Say they lose 50 billion Naira. And poultry farmers, now they talk so. Want FG to mop up 15 to 20 million crates of eggs. Make the FG mop up about 50 to 20 million crates of eggs. Says 25 million jobs under threat in poultry subsector. FG concessions on each port, all of them day there. For inside of the matter, then Shawwal moon sighted in Nigeria. Sultan declares today Eid al-Fitr. Barakar Salah. Eid al-Fitr, happy Eid al-Fitr, happy Eid, happy Eid. All right, but I beg you, make una remember, saying all of us they celebrate this Eid. I don't want to see things they move around from my front. Anything when they move, Isa Shiku, all those chicken where they cry for your background. How far today na Eid? You are more responsible for Benue killings. Otom blast presidency. Otom himself done the true word. They give presidency the true word. Himself the true. Say you are more responsible for Benue killings. Otom the blast presidency. That one day there. $2.4 billion crude oil probe. Malami set to produce comprehensive report. Indom finally agree, saying go show face for the reps and go provide a report based on the allegation of the 2.5 billion naira crude oil matter. $2.5 billion, by the way, crude oil matters, a saga. Saying go show face, go provide the proof. That one day there. Daily Sun this morning for inside of the matter, the big headline: why Buhari is after me. Or Tom they talk to, or Tom they explain. Wait to make Buhari there after him. Wow, but is Buhari after you? I don't know. I don't really know. But he say why Buhari there after him. President against me over anti-grazing law. Okay. He say na anti-grazing law. That law when the ginger make them stop grazing or grazing now to carry animal they walk around the graze. They chop things, cows and all the cattle, they carry them around, they chop things. Say that law in the ginger made them put the law in place. Say that now why president they against them. That now according to Otom, according to Daily Sun this morning. That one day there, IMF projection economists task Tinubu on speedy economic growth. Ukraine president invites president-elect. Wow, Ukraine president. Say our president-elect, they invite them. I beg, we no one hear story. We no one hear story. Now Ukraine be that too. Make them leave our president-elect. Anyway, on the light side, but on a more serious note, yes, of course, Ukraine in a conflict zone. But I believe that the invitation or the meeting, there could be something where they mutually benefiting or bilaterally benefiting. Go benefit the two countries. So that one day there. The jubilation as Nigeria begins direct flight to Israel. Oh, wow. Where all the people want to go Israel? Oh, yeah, they say direct flight. Don't day from Nigeria to Israel. That one day there. For inside of Daily Sun this morning at 7:30. Now what's in time to talk? Elections outcome in line with my pledged legacy of free, fair polls. President Muhammad Buhari in the talk so say what happen for election? Now what I talk? I talk say I go give a free, fair, and I've given a free and fair election, and I give una see am for the results, una see am for the outcome. Salah, Tinubu, Obi, Saraki, Carlo, Ugwani, Bello, preach peace, unity, rule of law. FG withdraws immigration case against Seplat CEO. IGP orders tight security on praying grounds. So anywhere where they pray, based on today Eid, make tight, solid security there on ground. We don't want to hear any story. Nigeria has second highest unvaccinated children. This one according by UNICEF. UNICEF say Nigeria has the second highest unvaccinated children. No be small record, no be sweet record to break, be this so. They would see, they say Adamawa Buhari approves suspension of INEC rec. That one self day there, all of them for inside of Daily Sun this morning, 7:31. With the check waiting papers, they talk on top of Super Citizen at sunrise. They call me the chief priest this morning. The numbers where you go talk to us, make we serve hear from you. On top of Citizen FM 93.7 for Abuja, and here we day Super Citizen at sunrise, and of course waiting the papers. They talk. Now time for you to serve. They talk. The papers don't talk. We don't hear what in the papers they talk. What do you serve? They talk. The numbers they there 0903 22 29 797 0818 22 22 205 0818-22-22-206. You could like to drop message for inside of WhatsApp 0818-22-22-205. Now the numbers then where you could take drop message. Who there so this morning now?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Who be this?
My name is Haruna Sule. I'm calling you from Salon. Good morning, sir.
Haruna Sule, Barkada, happy Eid, my brother.
We thank the Lord. We thank the Lord that God keep us alive among the living, that we are going to celebrate a wonderful this thing.
No be lie. Yes. Haruna Sule, before you go talk anything, make I just remember for you, say, make una try do well. None of us, they celebrate this thing together.
Yes. By God grace, we will do it safely. By God grace.
Make we hear from you. Haruna Sule from Sabo.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I want to comment about our president-elect.
Yes.
You see the difference between good law and President Muhammadu Buhari. If we begin to measure the difference, is far. But why we say we didn't need the government of the PDP, because insecurity everywhere. That is how we escape Mr. President into power. And then the issue of insecurity began to bother Nigeria every day by day. And then I can go say, Mr. President, do his channel now. He's going to hand over by May 29. We have a new government. And then this government that we have is not from anywhere from Nigeria in all the challenges that we're facing. We in Nigeria, we are praying for God. God give us the person that is going to stay our king, so that we need everybody to be sleep according to what we are doing before. Before Nigeria, we don't know what is kind of thing. You just work out from here to Kaduna. We just let go. You come back, nothing is happening to you, but we don't know what happened now. We are praying for a better leader. Thank you very much. I rest my case.
Thank you so much. Happy Salah. Hey there, my brother. Thank you so much for that one. Haruna Sule from Sabo will say, all right. Morning, my man, Max Man.
My brother.
Morning to you, my brother. How your side this morning?
We thank God.
Talk to us.
Yeah. 6,000 square miles of our land has been taken over by bandits. Now, wow. So these people, when they take over this land now, they take over the land, finish, now they leave the empty land, and be the day inside the land. And if they day inside the land when they take over, what will make security agencies never go surround that land, catch them? So kind of things when they happen, the way this Boko Haram, even our corruption issue, this insecurity, the way these things they happen, it just be like play when small children they play, hey, this is my thing, not touch it. No, this one on my own, do this one. You go just see the children say, which kind of not you understand on ourselves, do the right thing. Like that, what they happen for this our country, because Me, I not see how it be say somebody go take over land, meaning say the person still there and the person is wanted, the person go fit sleep there for 2 days. Yes, security agents supposed to go surround them or catch all of them now. Make I give chance to other people, Jai. Right. Thank you.
He reached to ask. He reached to ask because when you talk about what they say takeover, that's now why I say if indeed that claim not true, then something need to be done fast because 6,000 square meter no be you don't need microscope to see them. You don't need microscope to check them. All right, so that one day there. I would have saw this morning.
Good morning.
Bust my brain this morning and I talk about the lady with the Shana. Now who this make a day show? Who they call them? NH John. Where I need to give you a round of applause, NH John, for always trying to call us here. This one, Baraka de Salah, first of all.
Thank you. I want to wish all the Muslim brothers Baraka de Salah.
Correct. Where they call us from Nyanyako?
They call it from Nyanya.
Correct. Welcome. Make we hear from you very quickly.
And again, Buhari is saying that we demand for free and fair election and that he has given to us. Between God and man, he did not give us any free and fair election. They stole the mandate of Nigerians.
Well, allegedly, because you go there hard to make that emphatic statement for radio, NHJ, allegedly. But go ahead, yes.
Two, to leave the throne. And the issue of insecurity has not tackled it. I want to say this again. That Buhari failed woefully for the issue of insecurity and is leaving it behind to leave Nigeria like that. Helplessly, but God is on the throne. What they sow, they will reap.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, NHJ, for that one. We don't talk. Just talk and straight up, come up, buddy. Who there saw this morning now? Hello.
Good morning.
Morning to you.
This is a regular caller.
Isa, how are you doing?
Yes.
Good morning to you. How are you this morning?
I was laughing when I was reading you were looking at the paper headline. If Mr. President can live with a constitution that authorized him as a chief security of the nation, chief of the army staff, leveling the governor, is it not laughable? And the president charge that Lai Mohammed is already trying to level against Peter Obi. If you leave Peter Obi alone, Peter Obi won this election. They use the power of incumbents to do whatever they want. And Mr. President, the United Nations is the first last address that is going to give us a good election. It's going to install peaceful election. At the end, what happened? When we talk, we say allegedly. And we know the people that voted, 75% of Nigeria are not happy.
But how did you arrive at these statistics? Did you do a research?
My brother, leave this matter. Also, let us protect your radio.
But Isachuku, wait before you go. How far today na Salah? All those chicken where they disturb us. How far now?
Very far. I don't see them for Isa already now.
All right.
I wish my Muslim brother happy Salah.
Happy Salah. Thank you so much for that. We don't talk Isachuku this morning. All right, on to the next one. 0903 22 29 797 0818 22 22 Oscoff 205 and Oscoff we still get 080 hello, they decide.
Good morning.
Morning to you this morning.
Mohammed from Karo.
Who?
Mohammed from Karo.
Mohammed from Karo. Welcome. Now the first time where they call us this morning. Hello? Habamana. Mohammed from Karo. You just do test in the microphone, Habamana. Call us back 0903 22 29 797 0818 22 22 205 0818 22 22 206. Who there so now?
EZEMMUO, good morning.
Morning, my manchi. Who be this?
Godwin from Maraba.
Godwin from Maraba. Welcome. Good morning to you. Make we hear from you, my brother. Yes. I wish
will send to my Muslims brother.
Correct.
To get this money.
Correct, my brother. Thank you so much for that.
When Buhari talk, it's that level. When he say free and fair election, what for where for this country? The election that people are complaining. Oh God! In fact, I'm here. When we hear this one, I feel like shedding tears because Buhari has failed this country.
Well, no, but hold on. Make we check some things. Make we put some things in perspective. Hold on, my brother Godwin. If you say him promise free and fair election, right? Then he appoint somebody like the INEC chairman day there, security agencies day there. So right now you want to give him the blame 100%?
Is the 101%? Is he not the head of state? Is he not the president of the country?
All right.
Everything is supposed to go under him. He's 101% failure.
Hey.
He's not the president of the country. There is something that anybody can do that he will not be informed. That is that. You see, even if look at the time they wanted to run, what did they promise? They promised Nigeria free and elections. They promised Nigeria they will not be crazy. They will take care of the security. Look at what is going on under Buhari. But people don't want to tell the truth. My brother, leave that thing go will help this country.
All right.
Say God will bring a favor to this country, no matter what they are doing. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much for that one. We don't talk because sometimes I believe we need to give president, even as in they come out now, we need to give them credits. I'm not going to lie, for some areas. Okay? Well, when you talk about free and fair election, many people get their own reservation. Understandable. But it gets some areas where you serve, in all fairness, need to give them credits. Okay, when you talk about infrastructure in some areas, when you talk about some things, you need to still give them credits for some of those areas. Make it not be like say, they say it's a failure. Habamana. Hello, who did decide?
Hello.
Good morning. This is GB. GB, morning to you. GB from Life Camp. Morning. Let me hear you quickly.
Just listen to this.
Wait a minute. GB, talk to us. I want this show of waiting. I go listen to before I play them on air.
Another radio station on your frequency. This is what I suffer here.
Okay.
I can only hear you on app. That I say listen to it.
Okay. All right. So you get that clash, eh?
Listen to your own. You're overlapping your own in my area. So I only listen to the app.
In Live Camp, eh?
Yes. I can only use app to hear you. I'm the app. You are about 1 minute behind.
1 minute.
Yeah. What you have said before.
After, okay. I understand you. GB, you know this thing, we don't take them up. You mentioned this thing last time. Yesterday, I came from Kubwa. I also mentioned them. We don't on top of this matter. Just bear with us. We don't take note. I remember you mentioned this thing the last time. I don't take them up. We don't report to our engineers. And the matter, they take that process.
Okay.
I beg, just bear with us. Thank you so much for that observation. Yes.
My contribution. The French Echo said they are ready, and Tinubu also lists the name of committee and subcommittee for inauguration. That's a destiny about to be fulfilled and being fulfilled. It's a lifetime ambition, and I want to congratulate him in advance. Nothing can stop him because it's ordained by God. No man can stop it. Those who are saying if an integrated democracy will end, we are waiting for them.
GB, go ahead and hit your point now.
All those false prophets who are on social media, who are telling us forget it will not happen. We are waiting for them. What will happen that day, and will be put to shame. In fact, after that inauguration, if people still remain in their church, they will know that they have shamed them, because you come out on national TV or something and say, as far as seeing nobody, another place will be inaugurated that day. We are waiting for them. Then, and also I want to say a comment. Buhari said the election is free and fair, and the debate will have, and I'm in agreement with him. Election that gave Obi 98% in the whole of Southeast, no other candidate score above 5 to 6%. Is that not free and fair? In other regions, other candidates from the who are not in region, they pick, they won. But only Obi swept the whole of Southeast, 90-something%, and they say it's not free and fair. What then don't Buhari to do? In the team here in Abuja, I've been contesting for almost 20 years for Senate. He could not win. He won this time around. Okada Rider, a Labour Party member. In Kaduna, is a rep elect now, and we say it's not free and fair. What they do more? OT, I've been contesting for how many years in Abia State? Is a governor elect, and we say it's not free and fair. What do you want? I'm not surprised. A loser will always complain, but this is one of the best elections we could have, because 20 governors lost their state presidential election. Many governors could not become senator in their own state. Let me tell you, Lagos State, if you want to rig election, you rig election where you have power, where you have domain, your own domain. They will have rigged Lagos State, Katsina State, and Kaduna State for APC, the presidential. This is one of the best elections we could have, by all means and standards.
All right, because but GB, let me tell you something. GB, two things. One, I could tell you two things. Let me tell you two things. Number one, just like you said, losers will always complain. If your candidate lost, you probably will be complaining too. That's number one. Number two is that you are sounding. People go say you sound like this maybe because you're of course waiting your own supported preferred candidate to win. All right, and then you could also look the angle, say everybody get legitimate, the emotions of everybody they bring come outside as long as they don't break law in a legitimate emotion. I don't want to make you do it like say loser. I don't know. You understand?
What I'm saying?
Yes.
Legitimate emotion, but just because INEC does not transmit real time. That thing they say INEC did not transmit is have been there now.
But are you aware, GB, are you aware that there is a Premium Times report that said in Obiakpo local government particularly, what INEC transmitted is different from what they announced? Are you aware? It did there.
That's why the court is, they let them go and prove it in the court. Let them go and prove it in the court, not by something. That's why the court is there. Let them go and prove it in the court. Not by rubbishing the whole of process because they are something. Law say this is the worst election in Nigeria.
All right.
2007, somebody even won. Said, look, this is I'm not elected. I was not elected illegally, the proper way.
All right.
This one is not like that.
All right, GB. Thank you so much.
Inauguration will happen to Tinubu for 4 years.
Of course, 20 inauguration. The defense headquarters don't say the date is sacrosanct. So yes, of course.
It's a bad news on people now. It's a bad news to them.
Why are you trying to spite them, GB? Leave them like that. Thank you so much for that one. It's not bad news for anybody. People are expressing how they feel. You are also expressing how you feel, and you feel good. Other people are not feeling so good. Everybody get the right to feel within the democracy. Everybody knows support one candidate. Okay, so when no come sound like say they attack anybody, we no really get within the want. I beg. Let make we no heat up the atmosphere. Make it not come like saying argument. Make we no heat up anywhere. Yes, the irregularities. Even INEC admit. Some people see irregularities for their area. So when you keep hammering, this is the best election. This is the best election. Well, nobody said the election is a sham. However, there are areas where, for instance, a report by Premium Times says in Obiakpo what was announced is in discrepancy with what is being uploaded. How do you explain that? Anyway, that one day there. Hello, who they decide? Hello.
Good morning, EZEMMUO.
Morning to you, my brother. Who they talk there?
Your fellow chief priest.
Chief Eze.
Yeah.
Chief Eze Onyo Orozo. Welcome, my brother. Good morning to you. Quickly, make we hear from you because of time.
Thank you very much. The report we are getting, what we are debating now is the infraction. What our president told us.
No, that's not exactly what. No, we just check all the headlines.
Yes, that is one of the.
Yes.
The papers we are checking now.
Yes, that's what you want to react to.
It has taken the stage. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Even from other media outfits.
Okay.
That is what is going on.
All right, go ahead quickly.
Yes, like my brother Sakuna said on the television today. There is no way anybody in Nigeria can come out to tell us that we have free, credible election. International observers that have been hijacked, so to say, from giving out what they observe, have told us that we did not have a
credible election.
Well, international observers at the end of the 25th election, some international observers came out to say that they were satisfied with the election. Some they satisfied, some not they satisfied. Just like some voters they satisfied, some not they satisfied. So
we Nigerians that voted, we would have loved the president of Nigeria to be so credible and to be seen to be elected by Nigerians that voted. But the truth of the matter is that there was suppression.
Okay.
So those people, somebody who is saying that let us see that some people will be put to shame. Not everybody is fair-minded. The person that said that the election that brought him to power in 2007, that is a godly person, God-fearing person, not a biased person. If this election had gone the other way, the way it's supposed.
No. Hold on. Not be you go decide the way it's supposed. Because
that's what I'm saying.
No, hold on a bit. Chief Eze,
what Nigeria wanted.
No.
What Nigeria voted for.
You don't know what Nigeria voted for. You know what you voted for.
Yes, I voted for. And Nigeria, I voted for a candidate. And Nigerians also voted for the candidate. Why is somebody describing Obi as sweeping east? Obi even swept other places, not east alone.
Okay.
If the whole vote Obi got in Lagos was given to him, it's more than 1 million. And we know that.
All right, Chief Eze.
Let us even see the person now. Who did we vote for? We don't even see him.
Calm down, Chief Eze.
We don't see him now.
You don't see him how? 29th, is he the president? Is he the president?
Inauguration. Are we going to inaugurate a ghost? Let us see the person we are going to inaugurate.
But hold on.
Let him come down.
Hold on. Is he supposed to? What do you expect from him now before the inauguration?
Let him come. How many days now? Let him come and be talking to us.
Talking to you how? As the president or as the what? But he's talking. His messages are on the news. He don't greet you.
Come. You are talking from a very far place. You are not hearing him.
Hey, voila. All right, thank you, Chief Eze. Thank you.
About supporting anybody blindly.
All right, thank you.
Because it's your tribe.
No, hold on. I don't want to bring thank you so much, Chief Eze. I don't want to bring tribalism into this talk. Tribalism, religion, no. You know how we do. Say for here, we will allow you talk. But I beg, make we keep them within the cycle of reasoning. I beg. Tribalism, no. Ethnicity, no. Religion, no. I beg. Nothing like support because it's a tribe and all of that, no. All right, but I understand where you go. Thank you so much, Chief Eze, for that one where you don't talk. I understand you. But then, on a serious note, what do you really want from the president-elect now? Making they tell you waiting. Are we there so now?
Hello, my brother. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, this is Kennedy.
Kennedy, not be lying from New Carol. Welcome to you, my brother.
To all my Muslim brothers.
Not be lying. Welcome.
It's a very good day. Thank you very much.
Quickly.
You read a headline that says 400 Nigerian students stranded. You know, if the system is working, which country did they call Sudan? Is Sudan better than Nigeria? Sudan president in children supposed to come to school for Nigeria. So far I am concerned, Nigeria is the giant of Africa, if you ask me, in every ramification. God has blessed us. So it's because the system is not working. And look, you just read about, I think about 2 countries has evacuated their citizens there. Nigeria is still playing with the life of our students. These are leaders of tomorrow.
The president, the federal government don't make that move. They are trying to evacuate them. So don't be saying they play with their life, okay?
They fight war. They try to evacuate. Is it not emergency, my brother? Let's be sincere to ourselves. This is emergency.
Yes, it's an emergency.
What is more important than the lives of people? And now, let me go back to Benue, Kaduna, killings, how it affects food crisis. I've been saying it. Nobody wants to go to farm and die. You get it? I remember there was a time I was called for a show in Benue State, It was a comedy show. And we were just there. Before you know, Basbo starts. Before you know, they killed a lieutenant in the Nigeria army by herdsmen. You get it? And now, instead of Mr. President and the governor to join heads together, bring profound solution, President, they blame Otom, they blame President. It means that the life of the ordinary citizens there, is not, let me not use this word because I'm on radio, but they shouldn't be gambling with people's life. It's uncalled for. Now look at the land where bandit occupy. Now, lastly, before I stop, you talk about 501 terrorists surrendered, 54 killed,
yes,
170 arrested.
Yes.
Those that were arrested, I don't have a problem with them. Those that were killed, I don't have a problem with them. But those that surrender, what made them to surrender? Is it that they have repented of what they have been doing, or it is as a result, became so tough, and there is nothing to do? Let them send them to heaven and let God decide whether they end up in hell or heaven. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Kennedy. All right, thank you so much. You say why they surrender? Did they surrender because they have repented, or they don't like the bad thing? What did they do again? I mean, they surrender because heat too much. Say why? Now, strong question. 4 minutes before 8 o'clock. But I beg, I see the phone in the ring. Make I tell you something. I promise you, say I go take everybody call. You know why? Because today na open mic Friday. So anywhere where the talk reach, let us continue on the other side of 8 o'clock. Any newspaper headline where you want to react to, in fact, from Monday, any headline where you want to react to from Monday, go reach Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and today. Make we talk. All right, so in case I see the phones they ring, in case I don't pick your call, make we talk on the other side of 8 o'clock. Today, now open mic Friday, many things there to talk about. So make we talk about them. And don't forget, Omo, this is Real Life, 8:30 on Top the Radio. They call me the Chief Priest. They come back now. No touch your radio.